MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Milwaukee Brewers. Alongside Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, and Danny, as pitching matchups go, it doesn't get much better than what we've got here for this one.
Well, Matt, these are two of the best in the business. Two guys that throw a lot of strikes, and if their game is on, we should have a very low-scoring ball game with these two elite starting pitchers.
It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Brandon Woodruff, the Mississippi native, will be on the mound in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3, but if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Leading off the afternoon for Philadelphia, the left fielder.
First pitch of the AB now.
McCutchen.
Swing and a liner, but that'll land foul, strike 1.
First pitch, 4 o'clock.
The 0-1 on its way. Line hard into left. Yelich has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
Batting second, the first baseman, number 17.
No one on with 1 down, and that'll bring in a perennial MVP candidate for years to come, Rhys Hoskins. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Outside, that's ball.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Fouled away. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Next to dig in will be Bryce Harper. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Harper behind with an 0-2 count now.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
2 out, nobody on. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Phillies down in order. Now it's the Brew Crew's turn in a scoreless ball game. Aaron Nola, a right-hander out of Louisiana, will be the starter. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Aaron Nola coming on, the pride and joy of Louisiana State University. None of his pitches rate really on a scale of 10. None of them are 8s or 9s, but he's solid and he throws strikes. You'll know early if he's on, he'll induce a lot of ground balls.
Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. His past line against Aaron Nola, a number of meetings, he's 1 for 7. the 1-0. It's going to be a drag bunt. He gets it down. And the throw will be too late, so it's a bunt single to get him started here.
Batting second, the third baseman, Travis.
Next for Milwaukee, Travis Shaw. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
Well, the key for him on the mound is to keep the ball down. Certainly, hollow of the knee or lower. Sinker changeup guy, if he's going to succeed against this lineup, he's got to keep the ball down.
And set up behind the plate is Joe McDonald as you see the rest of our umpiring crew in this one.
You know, you got to take your time and feel Joe McDonald out behind the dish a little bit. He has a tendency to move his zone around, usually settling in those middle innings.
You know, all you ask for an umpire is to be consistent. At times, Joe Mack is a little bit too inconsistent, particularly from a pitcher standpoint.
As a veteran out on the mound, that's a pitch that you expect to get a call on. Got to believe he keeps pounding that spot until he builds a rapport with the umpire.
The 2-1 is looked at for ball 3. Waiting next, there's Christian Yelich. Wong on at first, nobody out. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Next, it'll be Christian Yelich. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Hey, two options if you're standing on the bump right now. Have to find a way to punch this guy's ticket or roll a double play.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. None out, runners at first and second. And there's ball 2 now.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Line towards center field. Hazley is right there, 1 down. And he's safe.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, Keston.
So now here is Keston Hiura looking to put them ahead early with this at-bat. First pitch of the AB on its way. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
2-0 count, runners at the corners. You can bet he's looking for something to drive right here. There's a good chance he gets something to hit, too.
As a look, now the pitch. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Jackie Bradley Jr. waits on deck. Breaking ball drops right in the chute for a strike.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Into right field. That's a base hit. And the run will score as the Brewers are off to an early 1-0 lead.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
So here now is Jackie Bradley. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. McCutchen will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. And now here is Lorenzo Cain, and Milwaukee with an opportunity for more damage here in the first. From the belt, kicks and deals. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
This is exactly the situation you drew up from an offensive standpoint. Good pitcher on the mound, but you got a chance to bury him early in this one.
And a great change of pace has him off balance, a swing and a miss. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Hazley is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. 2 hits lead to a run here for Milwaukee. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, JT Realmuto, for his career in this matchup. He's hitless in 6 tries. First delivery to him. The windup and the 0-1. Taken, but that catches the inside part of the plate. Now a swing and a little soft liner to the left side, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
That brings up Alec Bohm. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. One out, nobody on. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes. Just hung in there on that one. The next 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Every pitcher looks to get off to a good start, and I'd say he's off to a good start. How about the first 5 batters he's faced? 3 of them he's sent down via the strikeout.
So now to the plate, Didi Gregorius. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. So they go quietly here in this half inning. On now to the bottom of the second. It's the Brewers 1 and the Phillies nothing. Last half of the second set to go, and next to hit is the catcher, Omar Narvaez.
Omar Narvaez.
First pitch on its way.
Count 1-0.
Now the 1-0. And that's lifted the other way out to left. The catch is made out there by McCutchen, and that's the first out.
Batting 8th, the shortstop, Luis Urias.
So bases are empty with 1 gone, and stepping into the box will be Luis Urias. First pitch on the way. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
Well, and he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Made him look silly with that one.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
To the plate now, Brandon Woodruff. As he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
Can't fall behind against the pitcher. Need to minimize pitch count against the easy outs, and this is certainly one of them.
Now the 2-0 home. Left side, but well foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Fouled off.
Hey, you guys know me. Hitting's a process of elimination, and I'm eliminating the changeup this next pitch. I'm on everything else.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. The 2-2 one more time. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. We play 2 innings. It's 1-0. And that'll bring up Gene Segura. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Here it comes. Now a ball lined hard toward right center. That gets down, and the Phillies' first hit of the game is going to be for extra bases. He hit the corner and tries for 3rd. The relay, but he is in there with a triple.
Well, that's their first hit of the ball game, and they make it count as he blisters this thing to the outfield and cruises into 3rd for the triple. We'll see if his teammate can pick him up so they can get their first run, too.
Here now is Adam Hazley as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. Ball 1.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. It'll die on the warning track as the catch is made, and here comes the runner from 3rd. And to score from 3rd, the tying run.
Great job of offensive execution there. Leadoff triple, and then the sac fly to bring home a run.
Digging in now for Philadelphia, Aaron Nola. Bases empty and 1 away following the sac fly. First pitch on the way. Check swing here, and they'll appeal it down to first, but Carl Dixon's right on it. He went around, so that's strike one. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher, but sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
I think that's one of the toughest calls for an umpire to make. The check swing appeal. Hitters rarely feel like they went, and I don't think he likes getting rung up there by the first base umpire. But looking at it, it's hard to say for sure that he didn't go around.
Now the pitch. Andrew McCutchen is in for the second time here as he looks at one outside. It's 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. 2-0 count.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
And a fastball misses there. Ball 4.
3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Ready with the 0-1. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. And it's fouled away. The set and the 1-2. Now a foul tip held onto behind the plate at strike 3, and that ends the inning. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and a runner left. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. All tied at 1-1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up Colton Wong.
Second baseman, Colton Wong.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. And he swings right over the top of this one. 0-1.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Throw will not be in time as a perfect bunt there nets him a base runner to lead off the inning.
Now batting, third baseman, Travis Shaw.
So digging in next will be Travis Shaw. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He drew a base on balls his first time up. The 1-0 home.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
2-1 after the foul ball there.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitches second time through the order, and we just saw 3 in a row.
And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1.
I love the approach out on the mound. Everything's down in the zone as it should be, but now you find yourself in a 3-1 count. Do you elevate a little bit more and get back in this zone, or do you just pitch around them?
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
He almost got him to commit there as we take another look at it in slow motion. He comes awfully close to breaking that plane, but he was able to hold back. Strong wrist, and he gets a trip to first because of it.
In is Christian Yelich, as he'll take a changeup here for strike one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Segura fields it cleanly to second for 1. On to first, and they get the double play.
Not what you expect from your three-hole hitter when the first two guys get on base. That's pretty deflating. But now we'll see if the cleanup guy can still pick up the runner at third.
And that'll bring up Keston Hiura, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. A base hit in his first trip. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. A big-time strikeout and some raw emotion as he gets out of the jam. The three of us back after this message and a word from our local stations. All set for the start of the 4th, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch.
0-1's the count.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that misses 2-2.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
Here now the 2-2. Line to the right side. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. So bases are empty with 1 out now, and that brings up JT Realmuto. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. 1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. 2-0.
2-0.
2-1 now.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
The 3-1. Takes a strike for a full count now. 3-2.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Hard hit towards center. Kane is there. 2 gone.
Now batting, third baseman, Alec Bohm.
2 are gone in the Philly fourth, and that'll bring up Alec Bohm. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Nope.
And that misses. Ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
That evens it up. 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. And he fouls this one off. The next 1-2. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right.
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. On to the bottom of the fourth, tied 1-1. Back here in Milwaukee as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Jackie Bradley Jr.
Bradley Jr.
First offering on its way.
Ball 1.
On a great pitch there, caught him reaching. It's 1-1. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
The 2-2. Hit down the third baseline. It's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
Hey, that's a nice job by the batter right there. Left-handed batter going down the third base line. You don't see that happen too often. A lot of things have to go right. And with the third baseman playing off the line, woof, that's a nice job of hitting right there.
And in to hit next is Lorenzo Kane. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. The winning run is at first base.
Nope.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Good break on the knuckle curve, but he missed with it. 2-1.
Count is 2-1.
He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor. 3-1.
And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes, he did. It's ruled a strike. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he loses him on a breaking ball.
Now batting, catcher, Omar.
Next up is Narvaez. The winning run stands at second base. From the stretch.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Bradley at second. Kane on at first with nobody out. Missed low and inside with it. 1-1. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out.
Now batting, shortstop, Luis.
And that'll bring forth Luis Urias. A winning run at second, however, the double play in order here. First pitch of the AB now. Knuckle curve breaks outside for ball 1. Smoked on the ground up the middle. One there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Like clockwork, a 4-6-3 double play to end the threat. Mark, Dan, and I are back with more after this. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Joe Girardi during the commercial break about the Phillies offense. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Here's Didi Gregorius. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
The shortstop, Didi.
Now the first pitch. The 1-0. Hit hard up the middle and a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning. And not in time as the run scores.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Kept his shoulders square, his hands inside the baseball, and was able to fight off a good, nice executed pitch for a knock.
Gene Segura standing in as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He found his way over to third via a triple in his first at-bat. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Fouled away.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
0-2 count and the pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
Standing in now, Adam Hazley. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. From the belt, the pitch. Swung on and missed. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. Here comes the 1-2. Swing and a shot toward right center. And that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. The relay throw on to third, but he's in safely. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
As we take a look here, it's just a good piece of hitting and good hustle. Driving the second run of the inning home and putting himself 90 feet away with just 1 out.
At the plate, Aaron Nola. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 0-1 on its way. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Hazley stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. A 1-ball, 2-strike count to the Phillies pitcher. And now a ball lifted into the air out towards center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. And it's a 4-1 game.
Great work to do a job right there. He's not a big power bat, so he was looking to get a fly ball to the outfield and give his guy at third a chance.
So no one on now after the sac fly. And standing in is the veteran outfielder, Andrew McCutchen. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
Hey, this pitcher's going to have to step off the mound right here and refocus. Take a deep breath, something. Can't keep falling behind and creating traffic. It puts everybody on edge, not only himself, his defense, and especially his manager.
3-0 now.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
The 3-0.
What a well-executed fastball right there, down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
McCutchen will take one that misses. It's ball 4. So that's the second walk he's worked in this one.
Yeah, and that seems to be a popular approach when this guy steps in. He can really hurt you with one swing, so I think the idea is mostly not to let this one guy beat you, Matt.
He's set and the pitch. Rhys Hoskins is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
I know these guys have exploded for 3 runs already this inning, but if you think this manager's not going to put his foot on the accelerator, you're kidding yourself. This catcher better be ready. That guy's looking to run at first base.
Hoskins behind to count 0-2.
I know he's been struggling early, but that pitch right there, well-executed changeup, if he can mix that in, maybe he hangs around for a little while longer.
3 runs already home here. That misses. 1-2. High in the air out to center field. Kane is under it. And he makes the play to end the inning. So 3 runs on only 2 hits in the inning, no errors, and 1 man left on base. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Phillies 4 and the Brewers 1. Avisail Garcia will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. A ball hit hard to the left side. And that's going to be a base hit. So a great job off the bench as he's aboard to kick off their half of the inning. And he's out on a strong throw.
Anytime you're going for third, you want to be really sure you can get there because you know you're already in scoring position standing on second base to begin with. He almost made it work because it ended up being a close play. But man, those outs at third are tough to swallow.
Colton Wong will stand in as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's got hits in both of his at-bats so far in this one. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Wow, really close pitch on 0-2. That just missed, and if he hits that spot right there again, he might get the call next time.
The 1-2. Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2.
Up next for Milwaukee, the third baseman.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. In there for strike 1.
0-1.
The 0-1 on its way. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Garcia is off of first with 2 away. The Brewers down to their final strike. Now a swinging bunt. And another foul ball. The next 0-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Big win here. Airtight defense. The pitching was pretty good, too. It's kind of weird. Very rarely are you going to win very many games when you only get 3 hits. Timely hitting, good pitching, and big defense still can win you ball games.
And the score finishes 4-1 today. The Phillies claim the victory despite being held to only 3 hits. Aaron Nola pitches well enough to get the W. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies. 4 runs on 3 hits. No errors. They left 2 men on base. For the Brewers, 1 run, 5 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 55 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.